Hello Libra, it is time for your money and career reading. This is CJ. Thank you beautiful souls for being here with me. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, so all of these that flipped over, we're going to pull these back because these two were first and then we'll start. If you do not know that I took a few weeks off because my hand had an inflammation in it. It was very difficult to have cards pound against it, so to speak. So I'm a little wonky still in pulling the cards. Bear with me. But here we are. We're ready for your money and career readings for mid-August through September. You saw the first two cards that came out. And I'm going to pull one more. There it is. We're going to do the reading a little bit differently, but still just as powerful. So remember, tune in to your heart, your intuition, see what is for you. If it's not, leave the rest and go and check into your other positions within your chart, okay? So we have prudence, we have new money, which we love to see, and we have health. So let's check and see what these cards are. Some situation that needed resolution will be resolved and healed. Especially if this has to do with your money, it can do with your own physical health. Because remember, you when we talk about money and career, and you look at money and you put all those words into it: value, worth, and currency, right? A variety of different things. All of that can stem from you. And if you are looking to bring more value to your life, to create a bigger skill set, to do more, sometimes your own health is the most important thing, right? However, the health of a situation, we always say that. And yeah, I'm in a sweater. I'm kind of chilly today. Is this a healthy situation for me? Is it not? Do I need to move on? That could be something that you're thinking about right now. Consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any healing work. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. And that's really what I was feeling. There's like something about the health of a situation, and it could have affected you in some way, and you're making some bold moves and some bold changes. Sorry guys, these are really shiny cards, and it seems to be picking up some kind of reflection. So that's health. Now let's get into new money. Something new you've been working on will be very profitable. You should consider creating a new source of income. If you have a money-making idea, do it. We love that in a money and career reading. And then prudence. Don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Put something aside for that rainy day. Stay within your budget and start living within your means. So this is really cool because this could be the health of your finances, especially if you want to do something new and you want to create a little side hustle for yourself, or you want to start your own business. It's going to require a great deal of discipline in order to do that. And I feel like you've got something cooking up here. Now, new money can be money that is coming into you from sources that you did not expect. It can be a job that walks in that you weren't expecting, something out of your community or your volunteer work, and there's an opportunity that presents itself. You may even be doing some, and this is very specific and probably just for one or two of you, you may actually have cleaned out closets, they're showing me, and there's money there. There's value, right? Some things that you have might be valuable to others. Random, but you know, not so much because it's what Spirit showed me. So here we go. Let's get into this Major Arcana with the White Witch Tarot. We're going to pull 3 cards. I am going to layer on top of each other instead of pulling out multiple rows of cards for tarot, only because of my hand, but we're still going to get the same amount of cards. We're just going to mix the deck up in the reading just a wee bit. I hope you enjoy this style. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I am going to plan a bonus reading for everybody since I missed August monthlies. Not quite sure what it's going to be yet. I just wanted to be sure that we could get the money and career out mid-month. So many of you enjoy these readings. Alright, wow, they're really wanting to be specific here. Now remember, this is just Major Arcana only, 13 cards, so the fact that it's taking its time in delivering a message is very important. Here we go. Hermit, Virgo energy. And I think 3 came out. No, just 2. Okay, so Hermit. Hermit, taking time out, reviewing things. This around the health. Remember about time to replenish your energy and to fully energize for what's coming next. So you may have felt the need to just take a break. Maybe a little spiritual retreat. Maybe some self-care days. Perhaps even you're coming from vacation or you're planning to take a few days away. Maybe by yourself even, I'm seeing, not necessarily with family or friends. Just to reboot. Whether that's a staycation or you're physically going somewhere, it feels like the Hermit here. Virgo is a major arcana, so also if you have Virgo placements, Libra, and you're on the cusp, because I believe Virgo may have had some Libra energy come through it. So there may be something about those 2 readings together. Look at what's coming under the new money. The star. You shining. Wishes being granted. Wishing upon that star and that new money idea. That new cycle is coming in. Also the light shining on you. You're the star of your own show. Love this. It just seems like all eyes are on you, Libra. Aquarian major arcana, so a sister air sign there. And one more, please, Spirit, Angels, Guides. Remember, I read for all major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the nodes. So if this isn't resonating, you can always go check where those placements are. Okay, let's see, what do we have for our beautiful, beautiful souls? Libran souls. There we are. The Moon, Prudence. Okay, so Pisces, major arcana coming out here. Secrets and or things revealed, dreaminess. What I feel for you here is, you might be hiding the facts for some. I'm giggling because it seems like you might have made some charges that you didn't want others to know, particularly in your family. But there could also be something coming to you in this moon and star energy, getting this new money coming in and being really prudent about how you use it. There's almost a feeling like you keep some of it aside because you need to put some away for a rainy day. And you may not share that information with everyone. That's the reason for my giggle. Let's get into the tarot and see what's going on. You can also have, since you have 3 major arcana that represent particular signs, Virgo, Aquarius, and Pisces. And they can be in your life in some way, shape, or form. These cards can have multiple meanings. You could also have major placements in those. It's another indicator of this reading being holding something for you. Okay, let's get into the tarot. This is the Tarot of Dreams by Marchetti. One of my old-time favorites. It's quite well loved. It's been with me for quite some time. There we go. Thank you. And I'm doing my best not to bang the cards up against the pad of my hand. You can't see it as bad, but this pad was like, whoo, puffed up. It's so much better. There's still a little residual stiffness and swelling, so I appreciate your patience while we do this. Yay. Some choices. Look at that with death coming out. Death, coins, and the Emperor. Wow, fire, energy, power. The Emperor here, Aries, my goodness, and Scorpio. You have so many other signs that are supporting you right now, or the energy around you. In your health and the Hermit and taking some time out, you may actually be thinking about disciplining your life, setting the goals, because the Emperor does that. Discipline, goal-oriented, quite I don't want to say aggressive, but confident. Thank you. Confident in what it is that they want to do to build their world. And you might just be taking a moment a step and saying, this is how I'm going to heal myself, and this is what I'm going to do going forward. There is a choice here, and this is the reason why I felt that energy with the Emperor, is because the Seven of Coins is truly, ultimately, a harvest card, and a choice that we need to make. It's the most adorable dog in this, that depiction of this puppy in here. I love it. As you notice, the baskets are empty next to the figure. The coins are hanging on the tree. Do we pluck them? Do we pick them? Do we harvest them? Fill our baskets and move on? Or do we let them grow and continue to nurture and perhaps, create and fertilize more coin? So this is truly a question for you. And I feel it has all to do with this health and deciding what you really want to do. With the new money coming in, it feels like you might harvest this. You might harvest where you've been, what you've done, and move forward because you have death. Scorpio's death card here means this is an ending to something that really wasn't the healthiest for you. You may not have enjoyed it. You might have even been very stressed with it. Now, again, it doesn't have to be a job. It can just be a conversation around money. It can be putting too much money out or into something, a car, a home, and you're realizing that it's not giving you what it is that you want. You're not really receiving the kind of joy you thought you would receive by continuing to support it. So, there's multiple changes and stops and starts and redirections for you, because regardless, with the new money coming in death, you will start a new cycle. There is this energy getting put into one of these areas of your life, whether it be something you're spending a lot of time and investing in, or if it's something that is a place, a job, a career, someplace that you go that you're really not feeling that you're getting all that you should be receiving from it. Pretty interesting. I'm going to see if there's any other cards in here, and if not, I'm going to go right to the dragon energy with the fortune cookies. But I almost feel like for you I need to pull another row. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Cups could be about a partner. And this Two of Cups is about a person, a lover, a life mate, soulmate, friendship. Two peas in a pod sort of thing. It's usually around love, but this can also be about a partnership in business, because this is money and career. It could be something about you putting a lot of money into a relationship that may or may not be netting you the harvest that you wanted. Is that a client? Is it a team that you're working on? Can be represented in so many ways. Knight of Wands. Love this. So here is this bold new spirit saying, time to take some action. Notice that's under the new money. Oh, and this one wants to come out. Yeah, another card of ending and celebrating. Okay, Libra. So much major arcana here. Despite what I pulled to get overall themes, you've pulled the Emperor, you pulled Scorpio, you have the World. Major arcana that is supporting 4 out of the 6 cards. This is big energy. If you're on the precipice of making some life changes or deciding this doesn't work for you anymore. Now, I will say this. We're just in this energy of the 8-8 portal, and the energy is about to close as we get into this new moon. But oftentimes there are great changes in our life during these astrological events. And not only the new moon is the start of something new, and it is in Leo, being bold and courageous and aggressive and fiery and creative in ways, but it's just the action-oriented situation, right? Action needed. On the other side, you have the Lionsgate portal, which is really about letting go, releasing, allowing things to fall from your life, whether spirit, energy, source, God, goddess, and all that is takes it from you, or if it's a choice, a decision that you decide to move on. there is death. There is the world, which is the ending of a cycle and beginning a new one. But in the end of the cycle, it's because you're celebrating. Notice the Fool is in the center of the world here. So when you come to the world, it's I've reached the top. I'm on top of the world. The world is my oyster. All those acronyms that we use and cliches. This is about the fact that we're letting this, we've reached the pinnacle. And so I must start again at the bottom and work my way up. I must start again on a different project. But we celebrate this moment in our life so that we honor the time spent on it and honor ourselves that we've realized that it is time to move on, time to close out a cycle, time to let things die and move on. Because where there is death, there can only be rebirth. You know, for a money reading, we have the coins, you have the celebratory card, you have this creativity and this action and the new money coming in here, and you have the prudence to say, hey, let's put this money away, let's do what we need to do, let's move forward and build our world. The Fool here is to say, let's take you on a new journey. But there's also just feeling a life purpose here, a life change. You may have reached a pinnacle in your world, in your life, whether it's money, career, in your own value, in the currency that you're receiving or giving from others, and you're ready to make the change. It's quite powerful, especially with all this major arcana. Tough and trying times. Yeah, you're certainly giving it a lot of thought, and you certainly have, or will, with the Hermit here, meditate on this in order to make the right choices, because this does say and acknowledges that you might have had some tough and trying times. Long term, make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all cost. It is not surprising me, because I see it or feel it where you may have realized it isn't meant for you. And then you have commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business, and it will make you feel better. There is that new money hope. That is the hope. That is the star. That might be the wish that comes through. That might be the connection that happens in this Knight of Wands energy, moving quickly towards something. Oh gosh, okay. Signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts or confusions will soon disappear. Yes, love that, Libra. Signs will be all around you. And nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the oceans. This will be good for your soul and healing for you. And I made a point, and I don't usually, about the puppy here in the Seven of Coins. It really, out of all the things, this is what's shown to me. So there is something about maybe just taking that Virgo retreat time and taking your dog or whichever animal you may have and engaging with them outside, taking them for walks. Perhaps just meditating, sitting out, looking at the stars. It just feels like there needs to be a pause to heal, to reflect, and also to hear, thank you, Spirit, to hear the signs. Being able to see them, but to hear them. They're very specific about hearing. So this may come in a conversation with a Knight of Wands, such as an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. You might hear something on TV. Maybe in nature, the elementals may whisper to you. You might hear something with the Fae, the tree spirits. Something may come to you in a way, especially with the star and the moon. That's a very spiritual combination there. So that's why I see you sitting and looking at the stars in the moon. We have the new moon coming, and I feel like this is just after this new moon in Leo with this Knight of Wands. That's where you may receive this information. Okay? All right, Libra, very exciting for you. It's always like a little nerve-wracking, but also fun to know that you're about to start on some new path. So I ran this a little longer than usual, but I felt the need to dive into it a little bit more. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk with you all soon. Thank you so much, and abundant blessings always. Bye for now.